Hi guys, Paul from PabrewNews. Just got done cleaning the house, got home from work. Time to get a beer in me. Here we go. Frau Hendriksen, Amager brewery for a Danish stout at 7% alcohol by volume. Sounds like a plan to me. Got this one at J&H Beer in Wilkes-Barre. Technically I think it's a Plains address, but to go check out J&H Beer. Get that price tag off there. $8.99, not bad for a big old 1 pint, 0.9 fluid ounces. It's a big bottle. Let's see. Scandinavian Craft Beer Guild. Let's see. They're from Kastrup, Denmark. What else have I had from there? I have no idea. I'm trying to remember. I think I had something else. Actually, I think it was Project X. Maybe. Okay, let's see. It is said that behind every thought, blunt, and brutal man stands a chaste-loving and not least wise woman. And not least, wise woman. Which naturally applies in the world of beer as well. As our most famous beer, Herr Hendriksen, is a strapping fellow who enjoys admiring his own muscles. Frau Hendriksen is a clever woman who very well knows knows that you can walk among almost just as far by saving some of your energy. The lady, however, is not exactly a light beer, but it's toned down a notch compared to the gentleman. So that must be an imperial stout, the Herr Hendriksen. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So let's give it a go. Let's taste the Lady of Denmark. With the tongue. Give her the tongue, right? That's not gentlemanly at all, is it? Well, I guess it is, you know. Make sure she comes first. Let's see. Yeah, a little ruby hues at the bottom of it. Yeah. Alright, just nice khaki colored head. Medium bubbles. Not super tight bubbles, but a nice ring. Oh wow, that is nice. Really actually boozy though. I mean, that's full. It smells a lot bigger than 7%. That smells imperial stouty with all that alcohol. But I'll tell you what, there's a soft bit of raisin in there mixing with that alcohol. That's nice. Yep, I'm getting that from the alcohol. Chocolate, milk chocolate, touch of coffee in there. And then you get that kind of roasted grain, touch of char, slight touch of char. It is slightly dialed back, but that's a big old nose. Regardless, that's a big nose. But it smells like a really well done stout, so let's get into it. Cheers. It's a touch sweet. There's almost a note to there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It almost wanted to taste tart. There's almost a soft tartness in there. And I can't place it. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or it's supposed to be that. That bad. Yeah, overall it's actually toned down overall. The flavors are really low key. It's got a very thin body. It's really easy. It's not hard to drink at all. Very soft carbonation in there too. It's actually just got like a porter-esque body. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Wop, 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 wop. Very clear beer as it pours out. I don't know if there's... Yeah, there's some bottle conditioning. Probably pop that in there in a bit. Yeah. Smooth, easy drinking stout. The flavors, the main flavors you're getting is that kind of roasted, toasted note of the grains. Bit of coffee, slight bit of chocolate. This says sweet, but it's not really overly sweet at all. Maybe not like the Chocolate Manifesto over here, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's not bad. Trying to get some of this stuff shaken up. Give it a go and see what she does now. Don't give me chunks. I don't want chunks. Still some sedimentation in there that's gonna stay. We can't see if there's chunks or not in there. Yep, now we got chunks. Now it's more gray, brownish gray chunkiness. There's those white chunks again. Every time I get those white chunks, I get a little bit of like a twinge of a funk. And I think that's what I was getting. It was just a little bit of a yeasty, a little bit of a wild yeasty note in there, but overall it's not bad. This overall reminds me a little bit of like a charrier version of Bestefar from Hendriksen. So it's not bad. Let's see what it says. Okay, being a little sweeter and not so roasted, although having plenty of black malt, chocolate malt, and roasted barley, she is actually not a petite girl. And note that the Centennial hop lash out at you with a 75 IBU. See, I don't get a bitterness. I don't know what the date is on this. I really don't get a bitterness. I just get more of like a char and coffee-like lingering bitterness. A little drying. It's not bad. Just very... not a lot to talk about. It's overall... it's like a smooth, just roasty note. And then on the end, then you get a little bit of that char, a little bit of that darkness. But there's a little bit of a twinginess to it, like a little bit of a sourness, just underlining, very, very softly though. And I don't think that's supposed to be in here. So that being said, it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just not a lot going on. I mean, there is a little bit of that kind of char, smoky note at the end too, which is nice. A little bit. That's when that little bit of that coffee kicks up, adds a little bit of bitterness. But the body could use a little bit of work overall. Just to let you guys know. I mean, you obviously don't ever change anything to what other people think. Brew what you want, obviously. Yeah, probably if it was a porter, I'd probably give it a little bit higher grade. But because of that little bit of a twinge, I'm probably just going to keep it at a 7.5. I was going to kick it up to an 8 if that wasn't there. Still a very passing score. I mean, a very nice, overall score. I would be happy if I brewed something and someone gave it a 7.5. So this has been Paul from PabrewNews with Frau Hendriksen. I probably said that wrong. Frau, whatever. Frau Hendriksen? I don't know. This has been Paul from PabrewNews. Cheers.